Okay, guys, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome for the SolidWorks session on engineering drawings. This is a good capability of this software. What you can do is your 3D model, you can just simply convert it to proper professional engineering drawings using just simple options. And you also don't need to dimension everything in the detail as we used to do in AutoCAD. Okay, so what is this today's lab about? Today's lab, inshallah, is going to be about part engineering drawing, assembly engineering drawings, and then I will also tell you something about bill of materials, what are they and how we use them, and what is the function of them. And lastly, I will touch on title blocks because it's something I find it very important to fill properly. Okay, so part engineering drawings, let's go further in that. As you have already seen, guys, part engineering drawings are simply sketched drawings on a piece of paper with the different projection views. Okay, this is the same as what you have taken in graphics. So part engineering drawings is something related to what you can do in the AutoCAD, and simply you have an isometric view, a 3D view, and you can see this 3D view is taken from SolidWorks. And what you can do is simply create right view, front view, and top view. And they also have a title block. At this moment, it's not filled, but you can simply generate these part drawings in SolidWorks. Now, what are the items included? Let me show you. A part engineering drawing should have the most important views. It can be more than 3 views or less than 3 views. It depends. So, but the most important element which we should focus is the dimensions, the projected views, the isometric view on the top right, and the title block in the bottom. This is the contents of part engineering drawing. Here I have another one. This is from a mechanical engineering design CAD. This is some competition which was happening. But you can see here the part drawing has been drawn very nicely, professionally, and he has added a note also, general tolerance. And I want you to notice the title block here, guys. We are very picky in title blocks, so please make sure you develop your part drawings. You are doing your engineering, your title blocks properly. Okay, so I want the title blocks to be fully filled. It usually mentions the scale, the unit in which the dimensions are, designer name, and the sheet size, as well as what is the material. Is it plastic, iron, aluminum, and the name of the part. Here you can put the course name or something, and here you can also put a team name, group name, anything. So, but the important thing, guys, is that the part, each drawing title block should be filled, and it should have a drawing number, and the number should be repeated in the list of all the items which you will develop. The list of items is called bill of material. This will come in the end, inshallah. So this is a good example of part drawing. Usually the part drawing has title block, projected views. In case something is not clear, you also add additional views which are called section views or zoomed in views, which make a certain part of the drawing bigger. And also you have, the most important thing is dimensions and annotations. Dimensions are the length and the measurements for the parts from different areas. And annotations are symbols or numbers you use to give some certain information. Okay, and we will tell you how to give and how to practice doing that in SolidWorks. As you can see here, the background, this is a SolidWorks engineering drawing being developed in SolidWorks. Okay, important is this one, and the 3D view of the part is here. You can also make it black and white, and then he has the projected views with very nice dimensions. Okay, so how to do it? This is what we will practice today. This is also one more clean example of how the part engineering drawing was made in SolidWorks from the 3D view of the drawing. Okay, one thing I want you to notice is do not provide the engineering drawings with this background, which is yellow color. Okay, a proper professional engineering drawing, we should have black sketches and the white background. How do you do it? You save your engineering drawing as PDF or you print it as PDF. Okay, So let me give you a demo on how part engineering drawings are developed in SolidWorks. So let's move our program here. I have an example of a part which is open in SolidWorks, okay? You can ignore the drawing, the dimensions. These dimensions I have given afterwards for my reference. But basically what we have here is a 3D part, which was developed using the most simple commands, which is boss extrude and extrude cut, okay? Simply these commands are used to develop this simple part. If you can see, there is sketches inside also, and always it is started from a square block, and then we have used different cutting options, different boss extrude options to build this part. Okay, now once you are happy with your part, everything is okay, correct, just make sure you are in the right way. Do not make your part in this way. Just click spacebar and go for your default isometric view. Okay, and then once you're happy with your view, what you have to do is this: go to File. First, save this in its own folder. Okay, remember. So let's save this part for my reference. I will save it as a new folder. So let me write a new folder, and I will write here maybe group 7 part. Okay, and then click open, and then here you can write here part 1 or part 7. Let's write part 7 and underscore maybe its name union. Okay, I'll just write it name union. Click save. So my part file for SolidWorks is saved in this area. Okay, remember, this is part file for SolidWorks saved in this area. If you can see here, I have here part G7. Open this one, and this is the part file, which is the type is SolidWorks part document. Remember. Now let's go and create it in engineering drawing. Click on File, click on As, or sorry, click on this option, Make Drawing from Part. Okay, I'll do it again. Click on File, click on Make Drawing from Part. Open this one, and the SolidWorks will go automatically from part mode to engineering drawing mode. The first thing the Solid program will ask you is to select the sheet type. What type of sheet do you need? Is it the portrait? Is it the landscape? Is it A3, A1, A2, A0, whichever the size you want. A4 is a normal A4 size paper which we use, but it might not be suitable when you're making bigger assemblies. Okay, so let's take, you can also go for custom sheet size, and you can also browse any different types of sheets. But let me choose A3 sheet. It's a square sheet, reasonable one. I'll just choose this one, but for your reports, I prefer to have A4. So let's go for that, click OK. And once my sheet is selected, the software will try to run different options to try to see what's going to happen. And now it gives me a sheet here. You can see it is coming up here. Everything is grayed out. Cannot edit this title block, neither I can edit views, but the first thing which I want you to know is this, guys. If you want to edit the title block or something related to the sheet, you have to right click on the sheet format. Right click on this one, and you can click on edit sheet format. Before, you can see here, it is automatically written here, part union. This is the same part number which is taken as from the drawing number. So if I try to edit this, I cannot, because it's not activated. How to activate this? I will right click on sheet format. I will click on edit sheet format. Once I click this, I can change this blocks to however I want. So I can actually double click on this and write anything there, or write any information as I want. So maybe this is my practice part. This is the part number, part name. So the title of my part, and here I can write the drawing number. So maybe usually the drawings are written as this, TWG_7, maybe something like this. The sheet size is automatically given here, A3, and material is not given here. So let's edit and make it a material here, and simply choose the material which If you have applied the material to your part, it will automatically come. Otherwise, it will not come. You will have to write manually. I want you to write all the student names here. Change this to student 1, 2, 3, 4, and then write your student names here. And then also put the number somewhere. You don't need to fill all the information. Some things are just there self-explanatory. I will explain in the title block section. But this is how you edit something related to the sheet. Okay. Now, once you are happy with your sheet editing, you can exit the sheet editing mode from clicking on the right side on the top here. Click this one, and you will come back to your gray sheet, which is where your drawings and views will come. So now let's go for the first option here on the top. It says here view layout. Click on this one and choose standard views, standard 3 views. Okay. If you click this option, the program will ask you which parts do you want the views for. So I want it for part 7 and click OK. Once you click OK, you will see that the 3 views, isometric views, or sorry, projected views are automatically coming here by default. They are coming in as a block, so you can actually move around them. You can click on them and change anything related to them. So I can actually click here and I can bring it up, down, closer, away from each other. It depends. I will to move this one here, but you can see the 3 views keep aligned to each other. They don't disturb the alignment. Okay, this is the good thing about SolidWorks. You don't have to develop, everything is in relation to the previous one. So I will make sure that the things doesn't move around. So the 3 views are there. Now watch this, guys. If I want the right view to be in a different way, so you can click on this, click on the right view, and you can see some options here on the left side. So what are they? You can see here what is the style. You can also make it shaded with color. So the thing comes actually in color, but it does not look professional for engineering drawing. It also comes without the edges. It comes with edges, but no hidden lines showing. And this is the best one, hidden lines visible. So this will give me a good idea of how the side view is looking like. And then just click this one. Here, you can also choose it to be a different scale. Perhaps you think it is smaller. So how you can make it bigger? You can use custom scale. This is now in 1:2 ratio. This is the scale which is being used for all of them right now. But you can increase it to 1:5 and it becomes smaller. If you increase to 1:1, this is the actual size of the part as coming on the sheet. Maybe it is suitable, maybe it is not. So you can change the scaling also. And then you can choose if it is high quality or draft. And then if you're happy with the settings, click OK. This one I have made smaller. Maybe I don't need my right view, and or I need it. I am not sure. You can, if you think you do not want your right view, you can simply right click on your view and click delete, and then the program will ask you to confirm and click yes. My right view is gone. Let me fix my front view also. So I will click here and I will click the hidden lines option here. So I display all the hidden lines in my model. Click OK. And that's how you bring the views in your sheet. Now, where is the most important view? Where is the 3D view, the isometric view? How can I bring it? So you can just click. You can click here, and here, just once you click on this front view, you will see here there are many options here. So if you want the isometric view, click on this, and the isometric, it will turn to isometric view and it becomes like this, but maybe this is not what we want. So let me just not do it. Okay. This is my isometric view coming in. For my isometric view, I don't want the top view. So let me delete the top view, which I have. And this isometric view, I will keep it nicely on the right side somewhere around. The program is. I'm trying to move it. Wait. Okay, the thing is gone totally. Let me try one more time, and we can simply delete the previous ones. Yes. Click on 3 standard views for part 7 and click OK. Once you have the 3 views, you can have You can have projected views also if you like. Click on projected view, and you can also click on high quality or draft quality. For this, click OK. Okay, wait. Projected view. And you can see here it is asking me where to keep it. So it is usually at 45 degrees to the view we want. So let me just keep it here. And if you like, you can keep your projected view to be in original colors or in original 3D colors with edges. So it's easier for you to see the part as given in the example. So this is the projected view I have here. And this is my top view. Sometimes you don't want certain views, sometimes you want it. So it is depending on you how you want to arrange your views. This is all up to you how you can arrange it. So if I click on this one and right click on this, I can actually make its alignment, and I can also delete it. I can also make different relationships to it. But let me show you something very important here. There is also sectioning views. If you can see here, the section views are used for developing any cut sections if you like. So if I click on the section view, it asks me how do you want to section? Is it at angle? Is it straight? So if I want to click the straight section, you can see the pink arrows appear here. So let me just click here and then move your mouse outside from here to here. Click OK. And this is the section view for that appearing on top. It should come a little bit far away. So let me click here. And here I have the sectioning view. So guys, the sectioning view helps you look inside the part actually, and you can see the label automatically comes in. In addition, there is broken views and many other types of views. But let me show you what are annotations. So if you go in annotations, these are the things you put on the part. So something like dimensions. So the first thing I have here is a dimension. So click on dimension and choose the edges where you want it dimensions from. So let me choose from this point to this point. This is the same as the actual 3D modeling dimensions you do. So if you click here, it is showing me dimensions in meters. Maybe I am not happy with the meters as my unit. You can change it also later on from here on the right side. Click on this one and click to millimeters. And you will see my units automatically change to millimeters. And in this way, you can keep on dimensioning. You can also dimension a circle. You can see here, it gives you the diameter of circle option here. And in this way, you dimension your part following the same guidelines as you used to do in engineering graphics. So all the overall dimensions should remain on the outer edges, and the dimensions should not overlap with each other. So in this way, you give all the dimensions. If you want to add any balloon or any text, you can add it using these options here, and I want you to explore them on your own. Other than that, there is other welding symbols or surface finishing symbols. This is depending on if you have a certain manufacturing processes which you want to follow. But in general, these are called engineering drawings, okay? Engineering drawings are always very clear for anyone to machine or make or manufacture your parts, okay? Once you're happy with the placement of views, with the correct annotations and the dimensions of your parts, what's the next thing you should do is you can click on File, Save As, and yes, Save As, and then you should save it in the same directory which has the part. But you can see here, this is the SolidWorks drawing file, remember. And this SolidWorks drawing file is coming in the form of engineering drawing mode. It is not the 3D view. So remember, this is a drawing format. So click Save. My drawing file is saved. The drawing file will look like this. It has a yellow background and it's not white and black. So how to make it black and white? The black and white, we can make it by clicking on File and then click on Print, okay? So you have to click on Print to make it black and white. So if I can see my options here, so I will choose my PDF printer and then click on preview, and let's see how it looks like. So just before confirming or attaching your drawings with your report, make sure that it is coming in the correct view. It is coming in the correct print view. Okay, so it gave me error here. So let's check print preview. Okay, save it. Okay, let's show the printer preview. Yes, somehow it's giving me error here. So if it is working like that, I want you to try this also. So file, save as, and in this case we can go for the JPG format for the printing, or maybe PDF format directly from here. Click save. Hopefully it saves without any problem. And I will not. It's not appearing here. No, it didn't save. One thing I want from you is to give me the engineering drawing format as well as the PDF format. But if you are not able to do it, just take a screenshot of this and attach it in your report. Okay. Now that's these are the important points which you should remember in your path engineering drawing. Remember the correct orientation of the isometric view, the correct selection of the projected views, which is right, front, and top, or maybe you don't need the right view, not always. If you need section view, you can add it, and filling the title block properly with your group and group details and the drawing number and the part number. That's very important. And then save it as the drawing in your one folder. And this is, you should do engineering drawing for all the parts involved in the assembly. Okay. Thank you. And then now let's move to assembly engineering.